Well, good day, and welcome to the Gator Wesley Bios. This week on the show, we have Matt Parrish. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, JC.
Oh, no problem. So let's go ahead and have you start by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a fifth-year senior and major in civil engineering. I am from Fort Pierce, Florida, and been part of Gator Wesley for my entire college career here, and and I'll be graduating in December and starting a job in North Carolina.
And how was it like growing up in Fort Pierce?
Well, I moved there right before starting high school, and it's a small town, depending on where you are in the city, it's a little bit country and redneck versus like surfer people near the coast and stuff. But I enjoy going out fishing and stuff with my dad, and it's a small town with there's only one restaurant in the entire town that stays open after about 8:30 p.m. So.
Can you explain a little bit about your relationship with your parents and also what they do, and do you have any other brothers or siblings?
Well, my dad's a real estate appraiser, and he commutes down to Jupiter every day. And my mom used to be a school teacher. She taught 8th grade English, and now she works for, it's called Mom's Morning Out program. She works with 2- and 3-year-olds. And then I have a sister who is a year younger than me. We live together in a house, and she'll be graduating the same day I am.
So growing up in Fort Pierce, what kind of school system did y'all have down there? Did you do any kind of extracurriculars and all that nature, kind of growing up?
Well, I went to a private Catholic high school, which was very interesting. But when I was there, I was on the high school football team all 4 years. And I also did track and field. I threw the discus and then filled in a little bit on the running events, but those weren't my specialty. Also participated in a science competition. It was called Envirothon, about different environmental issues and environmental topics. And that was pretty much, for the most part, what I was involved in high school.
And you also mentioned that you chose to come to the University of Florida, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What drew you to choose the University of Florida over the many different universities in the state of Florida?
Well, I grew up a Gator fan. My parents both went here. My dad played football here. And so, I had that in my blood from when I was first born. And it's also, the top school, especially for engineering in the state. And I wouldn't think of trying to go anywhere else. And once I got accepted, it was automatic. That's where I'm going. So I had a couple backup schools, but they were definitely backups to the University of Florida.
And you also mentioned that you went into engineering for your degree, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What field specifically did you choose, and also what do you hope to do with that?
Well, I am in civil engineering, and actually already accepted a job that I'll be starting in January, and I will be working on gravity walls or retaining walls. And what that is like if you are coming up to an overpass, it's the walls that hold up the earth back so that it doesn't collapse down when you're driving over it.
And you also mentioned a little bit earlier that you also have a sister as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And what is she doing in?
She's majoring in environmental science, and she is going to be taking a little bit of time to figure out what she wants to do, whether she wants to do grad school or try to get a job right away. So in December, she'll be starting that process.
And you also mentioned earlier in the show that you're also involved in the Gator Wesley Foundation. Can you explain a little bit about what that is, and also how you got involved, when you got involved, and what you do now?
Well, I first heard about Gator Wesley from my pastor when I was in high school. He had gone to University of Florida, and he had actually become a Christian by going to what was University United Methodist Church and Student Center at the time. And he had been on upper room staff, and it just sounded like, going to University of Florida and everything, that's somewhere where I wanted to get connected with. So my first day in Gainesville, I came by to what was the Wesley House at the time before this building was built, and just happened to see one of the student leaders walking through there and was able to get information on a movie night that they were having that night, and got a free T-shirt and everything. And so I got picked up by Dan, Kara, and Hansel, and as they were coming to pick me up, Hansel didn't know what to say, and so Dan told him, "Well, just say hi. My name is Hansel," and like start the conversation off that way. And so as soon as I opened the van door to Dan's van, Hansel immediately said, "Hi, my name is Hansel," and didn't say a whole lot the rest of the ride. But we have become good friends since then, and he will be getting married very soon. And but I've been involved in Gator Wesley ever since then. I started leading a small group that first fall semester. I started in summer, and I just got plugged in very quickly, and have been really involved ever since.
And we know one aspect you are heavily involved in is the intramurals team, correct?
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit about what that is, and also what you do with that as well, and how you got involved in that?
Well, I played sports all growing up, all through high school, and so when I first started here, we had a flag football team, and so even though I have never played quarterback before, I played a little bit of quarterback and a little bit of receiver on that team, and we did not have a single win. In fact, we scored the first points that the Gator Wesley team had ever scored that season. And we have dramatically improved since then to where we have 2 flag football teams, both with winning records, and a frisbee team, and we did have soccer, which has improved as well. And so, like, what my role has been is mainly just signing up for the teams and kind of coordinating, either trying to coordinate it myself or find someone who can coordinate it and kind of coach it, and handling those aspects of it, and trying to keep our a Christ-like atmosphere while we're playing on the sports fields.
And you did mention that you're also getting a job in North Carolina, correct?
Yes,
And when do you start that?
January 2nd.
And are you excited for that, happy for that, or mixed feelings? Or
I'm definitely excited to be starting. I'm really looking forward to the people I'll be working with. They seem like really great guys to be working with. Very laid back atmosphere. It's a very small office, small company. There's only currently 4 people there right now. I'm actually the first entry level position that they're hiring. I'm excited to be moving up with Christina and be able to be around her more. I'm not as excited about leaving Gainesville and leaving my family or people that have been my family for 4.5 years. But I'm still excited about the idea of something new, and looking forward to that.
And as you did mention, you're moving up there for your girlfriend Christina, correct? And can you explain a little bit of who she is? Some of our viewers may not know who she is, and also what she's doing as well.
Well, she was on upper room staff for 3 years, I believe, and she majored in engineering as well. She went to the University of Florida, and she is now in school at Duke, going to seminary. She's in her first semester there, and yeah.
And how did y'all two meet?
Well, we met through the Gator Wesley Foundation. We didn't start dating until my sophomore year, her junior year. But we had been friends before that, and just hit it off after a little bit of time getting to know each other and everything.
Well, we're getting to the end of our show today, and I want to thank you for coming on the show again.
Well, thank you, JC.
And with the last few moments, is there anything that you would like to tell people that they should already know, that you would like people to know about you?
Let's see. I guess, since I'm leaving very soon, I'd like people to know that I'm definitely going to miss them, and, it's probably going to be an emotional time for me in just over a month coming up here, with the realization that I will be leaving Gainesville and everything. And so, I just thank all the people that have been my family for, these 4.5 years, and getting to know them, and influence that they have had on my life. And so, yeah, I'd just like to throw out a little something for Gator Wesley there.
Aw, and we want to thank you for all that you've done. And thank you for coming on the show.
All right.
And this has been the Gator Wesley Bios, produced by James Jordan and produced on location at the Gator Wesley Foundation, which is a campus ministry of the United Methodist Church that services the University of Florida and the Santa Fe College. Tune in next time when we have more stories, more people, and more Gator Wesley Bios. Thank you and good day.